Cliff, call name Cliff. Cliff started showing his future field trial ability at an early age. He was steadied at 11 months and won Lauren's High Point Puppy Award and won his first all-age open at 18 months. He was handled by Mike Wallace and Frank Wiseman. Cliff earned 4 championship titles and over 200 all-age points in the U.S. and Canada. He won the 2012 U.S. National Open. He was an outstanding sire and won the High Point Sire Award 3 times in Canada and twice in the United States. He also won the High Point North American Dog title in 2010. Cliff was an impressive competitor, and we're pleased to welcome him into the Field Trial Hall of Fame. I don't know how I'm going to get through this, but everyone that knows me, I'm an emotional guy, and anyway, I'll give it a shot. So, I was at an event a little while ago, a lot different event, but I heard a quote that was actually from Winston Churchill that I thought was really cool. And I just want to make this kind of lighthearted. This is the way Cliff lived life. He was a happy little guy. Anyway. It was from Winston Churchill, and it was, I heard a speech, a good speech should be like a woman's skirt. So it should be long enough to cover the subject matter, but short enough to keep you all interested. So I thought it was pretty good. So anyway, Cliff to me was all about the people in this room that ever saw him and knew him and, watched him work. So through that really came from Mike. So anyway, my first encounter with Mike was a real memorable one. He probably remembers it. He was judging a U.S. National in America here, the Open, and decided he was going to come campaign his dogs in Canada that year. And yeah, so I'm not very, just bear with me here. So anyway, he pulls into my driveway and he's pulling a camper. And he managed to tear the, I guess everybody knows what the black water plumbing is on an RV. He managed to tear that off the bottom of his trailer in my driveway. So I'd never met the man before, never. So I told him where to park, and plumbing is my business, my game. So I felt obligated. Well, we're going to fix this plumbing. It was all wrecked. Well, what we had to do was to dig a hole to dispose of what we had to work with, if you can understand what I'm trying to say. In my backyard anyway. And buried it. Then we fixed the plumbing. And then, Mike came and had a lot of dogs, and he would train in the backyard at my house when he attended the Ontario trials. And that year, he spent most of his year in Canada, really. Went to Quebec, down to Nova Scotia, as well as Ontario trials. Sudbury, I think he went. Anyway, there was a little fellow on the truck, just over a year old at the time, I think. And but he could do it all, a lot of pizzazz. But he was a real eye catcher, and he certainly caught mine. Throughout that year, Mike virtually became a Canadian, and I watched Cliff grow up and fell in love with him. And Mike grew on me as well as a little patch at my place where we buried the subject matter. But soon after that, Mike and I agreed on a course for Cliff's future, and
I insisted that I wanted to not be a distant owner. I wanted to handle him as well and work with him. So we moved ahead to when it was time for me to run Cliff, and it wasn't very pretty. He was a racehorse, that boy. Anyway, it was like a learner driver sitting in an F1 racing car at the start when you stole it, you know. It was just awful. And I always remember coming back to the gallery, and well, we all know Mike and love him, and him politely telling me in Mike's way how bad I'd done. It was pretty bad, I know. So, okay, how are we going to fix this? So I said, well, you know, why don't I take Cliff home and he can come on a Canadian summer vacation? And that's what he did. So he would come back to my place, and that summer I'd come home from work every day, and I'm lucky to have training in my backyard, so I load up the machine, a few birds, put him and the other Taz dog in there, and away we'd go. And we had a lot of fun, and I learned a lot about him, and we really did bond. We had a great relationship with that guy. I can always remember when I would come down across the border here and really enjoy everybody, and that's was part of Cliff to me. It was all these people that I've got to meet and throughout the life. It's great. So he would quite often, more than once, after I'd be down watching Mike running by myself, and he'd just bring a tear to your eye when with what he'd just done, something he had accomplished, a retrieve he'd made, or the way he'd found a bird, or it was just always incredible. That was really special. After he had won the Open National, he mostly only ran in amateur stakes and with me at the steering wheel, and that was real good times. I can remember we went to the National in Illinois, and I forget what year it was now exactly, but I was the only Canadian there. We had Alice Stewart as one of the judges. She was a Canadian gal. I think maybe Alex might have been shooting, I'm not sure. But anyway, I was the only one running the dog, and I started with 2 dogs. There was 120 dogs, and I finished with both of them, and that was a real proud moment for me to be able to do that. He was always, he was a good little guy, but all his little antics were always quirky little things. You could do this with your hand for hours on end, and he'd just leap up and down in front of you. It was just crazy. He'd fetch apples when we'd sit out in the backyard, and he'd put them on your lap. Okay, that's enough, He just went like that towards the pond at my place. He'd go and run, and then he'd jump and come back and want me to do it again. Just keep doing it all day long. Anyway, obviously, I miss him. I'm sure a lot of people here have made comments of when they'd shot birds over him, judged him, that I really do miss him. And but I'm lucky that he sired a lot of great dogs, and I'm lucky enough to see his offspring, direct offspring, and now his grandchildren coming along like gangbusters and winning, and so he may be gone, but his legacy will live on, and especially here in this wonderful place, just blows me away. All this, dog people and dogs and the things we love. It's just wild. And, thank you to the Hall of Fame and the committee for inducting him, and it's a wonderful, wonderful honor, and I thank you very, very much. Thank you.
In 60 years of crazy, turbulent, sometimes tragic life, I found this perfect world with this dog. And the pinnacle of that perfect world was this dog in the Smith.
I'll quit.